Hey gang, it's Maria here from goalietrainingpro.com. I'm an exercise physiologist who helps you do the right training off the ice so you can stop more pucks on the ice. That was pretty good, wasn't it? Yeah, I know. Today what we're talking about is the need for speed. If there's one skill that is the most important thing any goalie can learn, it's speed. So, I mean, puck handling's great, butterfly slides are great, but you have to think of speed as a skill, and it can be taught by someone who knows how to teach it, and it can be improved with deliberate practice and really trying to practice with the right technique. It's all about applying the right amount of force in the right direction and being able to decelerate once you get there. So think about it like if you just started playing the guitar. You know, first thing you have to learn how to hold the guitar, how to position your fingers so the string doesn't buzz, all these basics. You can't just come in and start, playing the guitar. And that's what probably happens to a lot of you when you do training with your team and they do agility training. It's just like, go fast, fast, fast. Nobody takes the time to teach you how to move. And that's a lot of what we spend time doing in the gym. And we do it with goalies at all levels. So, it doesn't matter if you are playing at a high level. We want to look at you in the gym and say, hey, how do you move? What is your body's strategies for decelerating? So we do a really simple thing. We start just right here, and we'll have you drop into a squat just as fast as you can and finish in this position. And then we're going to look at you from all angles, from the front, from the back, from the sides. What is your position like? Do you do this and keep your heels off the ground? Do you round your back a little bit? Do you pinch your knees in together? Those are all energy leaks that are sucking speed from your game. And they're not things that you're gonna be like, oh, I feel like my speed is being sucked away, But what you need to do is be aware of them and then learn how to improve them with deliberate practice. So we just keep practicing that. We don't do any box jump ups or anything until someone can show us that they have proper deceleration mechanics. Then we'll add in boom, 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 acceleration, deceleration. And you're maybe saying to yourself, well, that's not goalie specific. I don't have to jump up and down when I'm on net. No, you don't, but it's movement pattern specific. So we'll do that bilateral. Then we'll go to a staggered stance coming down. Now it's a little bit, it's a little bit less balance, requires a little more stability. So we'll work on that. Once we get that, then it'll be down, up, down. Then we'll go down, up, switch, down, nailing that balance each time. The final step would be coming into single leg drop squat and following the pattern. For you, what's a little more goalie specific, and I saw a video of a goalie that I work with in the Shutout Academy. He was having his little young goalies that he coaches. He plays pro hockey, but he was working with some young goalies. He was teaching them how to do it. And he said, oh, I hope you don't mind that I'm sharing those exercises. I love it that he's sharing it because he's teaching it properly. He's giving them the right progression to do for their age and their ability. And these little goalies, they were focused. They were trying to do it perfectly. They weren't just trying to go fast or trying to go through the motions. So where we start with goalies, and even in the Shutout Academy, we'll get nice low position here in the leg and then have it be a hop to a stick. And again, I'd hop a little bit further, but I'd probably hop way out of the shot, because it's so powerful. But but even try that on your own, and you'll find that you're probably a little off balance to start with. Well, all those are energy leaks. It has to be like boom, boom, stable and solid, because then you're ready to move in any other direction. If you're here wiggling around and then you have to move to make another save, you're not starting from a solid foundation. And I know you're gonna be like, well, I don't feel like I do that on the ice. I know you don't feel like you do that on the ice, but all these little energy leaks add up and they suck away your speed. So that's what we would start with from a standing position. Then we would go to something like a 2 count. Then we would transition so that we're on our knees, and we'll go from here, boom, up to a standing position. So it's a logical, stepwise progression, just the way you would teach a new musical instrument. Here's how we hold it. Here's how we put our finger on the string so it doesn't make a buzz. Here's how we make a note. Here's how we make a chord. Here's how we play row, 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 your row, and onward we go. So that's what you should be thinking about or looking for when you're trying to train your speed. A logical progression that teaches you how to be quicker on the ice. If you want it all put together for you, probably Shutout Academy is a great place to start because it's got the mobility, the strength, the speed, and the stamina all wrapped in there. But now at least you know what to look for in your team training programs or other training programs where you live. So there's the most important skill any goalie can learn. It's speed, and it can be taught, and you can be made faster and more efficient, even if you kind of are one of the slow ones.